Romy, how did you get involved in the education sector in the first place?
We started this company in 2002, and at that time, we saw that there are very few initiatives by the private sector to help improve the quality of education in the country. And at the time, actually, when we first started, the first motive or the goal is to improve the education. But at the same time, we want to run this as a real business, because we can't rely solely on donation and grants and support from the government. We want to be autonomous in pursuing the goals of improving education quality. So we decided to set up business.
What are the main problems of education in Indonesia?
There are, I think, two main problems of many problems in education in the country. One is teachers' quality, and second is the weak institution quality of the schools. So that's why on those two aspects we focus the programs that we created. We produce various training programs for teachers, for primary, junior high and senior high school teachers. And also we provide a school development program that works with the management of the school at the school level to help them improve the quality of learning they produce at school.
How do you operate privacy education as a business?
Okay. Our business model is basically business to business relationship. So we approach our customers or our clients. Most of our clients are companies or corporations that have corporate social responsibility programs in education. So we approach them as a business entities, and we offer them, if they are interested to undergo a CSR programs in education, then we offer services we have. And then, so if we have a deal with the companies, with our clients, then we will go to the field to select the beneficiaries of the program. For example, some companies would prefer to work with schools that are in the nearby area of their operations. So then, if that is their preference, we go to that school, to those schools, and help them with the programs. Some other companies, they don't have any particular preference. So they would have, for example, support for teachers to attend professional development programs. Then we would find teachers that need that kind of programs that they can be supported by the companies.
So the companies paid you
Yes.
to do all these
Yes.
survey and then implementing
Yes.
the CSR programs.
Yes.
How many programs have you implemented so far?
We, since 2002, I think there are more than 2,000 teachers now have been assisted, and I think more than 200 schools across the country. And the numbers may seem big, but Indonesia is a huge country. We have 3 million teachers and hundreds, I think thousands of schools. So the number actually is not that significant in terms of the scale.
Do government officials also consult your service?
We work with local governments at the district level, because usually the schools that we have are public schools. So even though we have the program, we still need to coordinate with the local governments to make sure that the programs are in line with their initiatives.
What are the projects that you're working on right now?
We have two long-term projects right now. One in the eastern part of Indonesia. That's a 3-year project. We're working with a mining company there to develop several schools in their operating area. So the quality of the schools are below the standard, and we will help the schools to achieve the national standard. Another one is in Kalimantan, also a mining company there, with similar projects. We also work with our several other companies in the country, but for short-term projects. For example, a training for 300 principals from 2 sub-districts within 3 weeks, for example. So that's more short-term projects that we are doing right now.
What are the concrete results that you see from the involvement of privacy education?
Well, the involvement of this program for the local teachers are very, very quick actually, because geographically the areas is difficult for the people there. So once we go in and provide assistance, they are very grateful, and because of that, out of this gratefulness, then they contribute by themselves, you know. So for example, one example would be the teacher absenteeism. Usually it's quite high, and this is not because the teachers are bad, but this is of the geographical difficulties. It's far from where they live to arrive at the school on time, for example. But when we give attention to the problem, just giving attention is very a good incentive for them to, hey, now somebody is paying attention to what I do, so now I care more about my job, you know. Another one is on the children attendance. Because the teachers don't care, of course, the children couldn't care more. Yeah. But because the teachers now care, the children actually are happy because they would follow whatever the teachers are giving them. So they are happily participate actually and looking forward what's new. We create many activities outside of the curriculum, like festivals, fairs, you know, to create sparks and enthusiasm for the school, because that's really the energy to move to make change in the schools.
Do you see yourself as a businessman or a social entrepreneur?
I don't really care actually with the definition. And when we first started, we don't even know about social entrepreneurship or even social enterprise. We just start like that, and there were times when we are in doubt. What kind of animal are we? You know, are we businessmen? Are we NGOs? But it doesn't really matter, as long as what we are doing is really creating social impacts, sustainable social impacts, and we can sustain ourselves in terms of business. Then it's good. The new initiative we are going to do very soon is to create affordable quality schools, because many of the Indonesian people, they still can't afford to go to schools. So within this model, we are going to create actually private school, but very affordable, but we maintain the quality of the school to achieve the national standard. We would run it as a private business, but to make it like a micro business.
Most people would work for money or profit. What motivates you?
I work for money before I started this, and money is good, and we can't do much without money. But perhaps another way of putting it is money is not enough. So we need something else to make you feel satisfied or fulfilled. And this is what we are doing, what we do.